I know who's already won the California Community College Athletic Association Championship, the City College of San Francisco, for the first time in 49 years. Head coach Justin Labagh is pronounced.
That's correct.
Is our Chronicle conversation tonight. Congratulations to you, Coach. Tremendous season.
Thank you.
Tell me about the very end of the season. It was Sunday. You guys are in a tie game. It's 81-81. You got about 40 seconds to go. D.N. Parker's the guy to stick it back in and get you guys a title. That must have been an amazing moment.
It was amazing. And the play wasn't to D.N. It was to Jonathan Williams, one of our other good players. But D.N. on the way out of the timeout, I don't know if he was mad at me, said, "I'm going to tip it in when he misses." And he did.
Tell me about D.N., because kind of thought he was going to go to Cal, and he's going to wind up going to UCLA, which kind of ticked off the people in Berkeley. So what was ultimately to decide him to not go to Berkeley and to go down to Westwood?
Well, you know, UCLA came in after he committed to. There was a little miscommunication there in the timing of when he committed and them offering. It was on a Thursday. Both teams had a game. And he committed to Cal, and that night UCLA said, "Wait a minute, you know, what's going on? We wanted to offer the kid." And I think, you know, deep down in his heart, he wanted to go to UCLA. And, you know, whatever decision he made, I wasn't too hot on him, you know, breaking the commitment. But whatever decision these guys make is the right decision because they're going to the school. So, you know, I supported him, and he's off to Westwood.
Local guy, went to Lincoln High, and you've got quite a few local guys on your team this year, huh?
We do. We have a bunch. We have a kid from Reardon, Wallenberg, Mitty, Richmond, and Mission, so quite a few.
All right, tell me about your playing career, because you played at Cal long before Mike Montgomery was there. You played under Todd Bozeman and Ben Braun briefly, huh?
I did, and it prepped me for my coaching career because a lot of it was from the sidelines.
You didn't get on the court much?
No, I didn't. We had, I think, 8 pros on the team, and I got to watch them play and watch carefully of what we were doing against these other teams, and that helped.
Sharif Abdur-Rahim, you were there. He had one of the greatest freshman seasons ever at Cal. Just one and done. Then he went to the NBA. Tony Gonzalez, the great NFL tight end, has broken all the records. You played with him at Cal?
I did. He was a beast. You know, it's nice to have a NFL all-star on your team when you're going down the road in the Pac-10.
Did you kind of know at that time that football would be where he would go? Did you think he had a chance to?
Yeah, they knew that.
He was a pretty good football player.
Yeah, he was the best.
All right, so what about your future? I'm looking at your resume, and it's just glittering. I mean, you've done nothing but win since you've joined City College of San Francisco. You got your state championship this year. You've had a couple of state finals appearances, 4 Final Fours, 6 conference champions. You've been the 2-time California Coach of the Year. You're still a young man. Where do you want to go one day in this profession?
Well, I have young kids, so it's slowing me down a little. But if the right opportunity came up, you know, I'd take a look down maybe to the next level and to Division I, if it was the right situation.
Yeah, there's maybe some openings in town. We'll have to see how that all flushes out for you. I do want to ask you about the internship you had with Bob Knight. We had Coach Knight on the show on Monday. He's a fascinating figure, obviously. Difficult interview at times, but in your profession, and he's the greatest college coach of all time. When you were with Coach Knight, what was that experience like?
It was good. I caught him at a really good time. You know, there were a lot of guys there from Indiana, and they told me, hey, this is a different guy. This is a different Coach Knight than the previous at Indiana. He had a year off. His battery was recharged. He was teaching everything from scratch, which was great because that's what I needed to see is him teach his motion offense, his defense from scratch. So, you know, I'd have to say I saw him at his best. I mean, he was really good. He wasn't as crazy as everybody thinks. So it was good. It was really good.
Motion offense works. He loves to move the ball and pass the ball around. Defense, was it strictly man-to-man, or was he getting into any kind of a zone at that time?
It was strictly man-to-man. And it took me a couple of years to get to kind of adopt a zone because, you know, you come from that and he's kind of a mentor. But, you know, in the final game, I mean, we played that game 70% zone. And
2-3 zone?
No, 1-3-1. We had some long guys, so, and it worked, you know.
And you're the champion. First time since 1962, 49 years, an incredible feeling for you. So now you can kick back. You were watching a little college basketball inside the green room. Give us your thoughts. Who do you think is the best team in the nation and can win the NCAA tourney this year, Coach?
I like Ohio State. I like the road that they have, but I do think Kansas is the best team in the nation.
I thought they were last year, but they went out the first weekend of the year. But those Morris twins are
they're
pretty
tough to beat.
And Bill Self's a heck of a coach.
Yeah.
Coach, thank you for your time
Thank you.
on Chronicle
Appreciate
Live.
it.